So Microsoft, this is a rumor. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Microsoft is interested in acquiring Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So the key takeaways here are AT&T currently owns Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, but apparently they have a lot of debt. So the rumor is they're trying to unload some of that debt by selling the Warner Brothers games division. And the rumor is Microsoft is interested in acquiring it to increase their exclusives for the upcoming Xbox. There's potential other buyers: Take-Two Interactive, EA, and Activision Blizzard. And like I said, this is not confirmed. It's just an anonymous source. But the major games in the franchise are, of course, the Batman series and Harry Potter. I believe this is this an image of game or
that's Shadows of Mordor.
Shadows of Mordor. Yeah, that's another big game that they have.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
So
So the thing,
yeah,
in terms of the acquisition and those companies, out of all those companies, I would prefer Xbox to have them versus EA or Activision Blizzard. Take-Two Interactive is also another good company, I guess.
they mostly
But
specialize in sports games, though.
yeah, but I mean they can branch out.
Yeah, definitely. But they're also the ones that are trying to raise the next gen prices to $70.
Yes. Well, no. I thought that was EA.
No, no, it was actually Take-Two Interactive that was the initial company that said, "Hey, $70 for the new games."
Oh. Well then, I correct myself. Xbox is probably the best
Yeah,
one out of the bunch.
yeah. I would
But
rather
but
see Microsoft
that,
take those titles.
that being said, Xbox is I'm interested to see what they're doing in the future and what comes down the pipeline. Like I bought my Xbox One when it first came
Mhm.
out, or practically around the first time when it came out, and I was pretty disappointed in the console. Like I loved the Xbox 360.
Oh, it was amazing.
In the seventh gen console wars, Xbox 360 was my favorite versus the PS3. And the PS3, as powerful as it just wasn't the best
The
overall.
menu
They had some great
system,
exclusives,
it just
but and I just watched this video from Digital Foundry talking about the Xbox 360 and like what happened, and like later on in its lifespan, they focused on the Connect heavily, and tried to bring in the casual game market.
yeah,
So that kind of bled into the Xbox One, and so they started off on a bad foot with the Xbox One being Connect focused as well as online focused, and that rubbed people the wrong way. And that's it speaks for itself that the PS4 is kind of winning the console wars right now. But looking ahead, Xbox needs these exclusives, and so I really hope that they do something with this and they have the exclusives
yeah,
and they build, because they've been building. They acquired most recently, what was it, Ninja Theory, the developers of Senua's Sacrifice.
yep,
Now it's coming out with Senua's Saga, which looks impressive on the Xbox Series
yeah,
X. And they acquired multiple developers, so we'll see what happens
yeah,
going forward.
yeah. They can't,
I hope this rumor is true and that they actually do acquire them, actually.
yeah, they can't keep relying on Minecraft and Halo. They they need more games than Minecraft and Halo. I mean,
Yes.
those two games are massive. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like the old days where one major franchise was enough. I mean, there's too many games now. You gotta
Yes.
bring the games.
And now that the what is it, the auxiliary features that both consoles provide are so close to each other now that there's barely a difference in terms of like maybe they're online. Maybe people prefer Xbox Live, but it's not that huge of a difference from PlayStation 4. Like I don't see it, and
Yeah,
I have both.
yeah, no,
And but their online sales and stuff like that, there's not a lot of differences there. It's the exclusives,
yes,
and with exclusives like God of War, Death Stranding, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima coming up, like Xbox isn't competing.
no, not
They
at
need to
all.
get, yeah.